Welcome to Oglala Lakota College, where our commitment to academic excellence is matched only by our dedication to preserving and honoring Indigenous culture. Led by President Dr. Don Frank, our college is guided by a vision of inclusivity, equity, and cultural pride. Under her leadership, Oglala Lakota College has become a beacon of hope and opportunity for Indigenous students from across the nation.
Here at Oglala Lakota College, our mission is simple yet profound: to honor our heritage while shaping the future. We stand in the intersection of our tradition and progress, where every student's journey is valued, celebrated, and empowered.
Attending Oglala Lakota College, I felt that it was necessary to gain further education towards grant.
Thank you, Creekside Singers. We're going to go back to the Creekside Singers for our Lakota flag song. Okay. At this time, for our opening prayer, I'd like to call on Tahashi Richard Two Dogs.
O hiani wa stemi take ja on petu astitake wa kantranka mo yak op yunkan wopila on kenichapi yunkan o hete trakoja troska trojan wa steste o hete wons be eki honi yunkan hete woyuski hecha o lenake cha trokata ke oyate ki uchai ha yakte o hete hena trokata itracha hecha biktacha Wopila hechalo tiospayan tiwai trapi o awain chalaking ta heche hoitiche o tokata ke onyanki o heche dakwaste wonki glakon oyateki we chose on in we chaning ta heche chechichelo o heche chiampetu kilel chechichelo tokashla namichi khona onshimo kilo o metakasi
He's also a spiritual leader and member of the Oglala Lakota College Council of Elders. At this time, we'd like to have the dignitaries come up to the stage and also our color guard to post their colors. Or exit. I want to thank our staff carriers here, Maurice Wilbear and A.C. Obraid. and our color guard, the Zuya Akichita Veterans Group. How about a big round of applause for our color guard for being here today. And graduates, take your seats. And audience, I want you to be proud and loud. Make some noise for our graduates here. For some of you that have programs, it says Master of Ceremonies. So, but I'm not Dr. Don Tobacco Frank. Way better looking. I'm just kidding. You know, this is a beautiful occasion. You know, I keep saying beautiful. I don't know, maybe I got it from Trump. But when I left Oglala this morning, it was sunny and hot. We had the AC on coming, and as we got closer, it got colder. And even a good thing we brought our jackets. But you know, one of the things that happens in this world is that certain people lie to us. And I think the weatherman lied to us. So be aware of that as you go on life here. So at this time to welcome all of us here, Mitakuye. I'm saying Mitakuye because we're all related. We're all Lakota. We're all Oglala. So at this time to do the welcome here, I want to turn it over to Dr. Don Tobacco Frank.
Ampetu washte, chente washte na pe chuzape, tokaya wakanki na tokaki ushlamape, ni takob wahina ji waktuje chichilape. Ta uyate riankapi wi machiapi, naha washichu chajeki Don Frank imachiapi. Na ina wayaki Sylvia Tobacco echiapi, naha atewayaki Daryl Tukro echiapi. Kiuksa Tiosh Oshpaya Amataha Medihuha Alwati. Good day. I greet you with all a handshake from my heart. I want to first ask for our elders for standing in front of them and speaking. And I also want to, my Lakota name is Ta'oyata Rianka Biwi, which means her people see her. My English, our government name is Don Frank. My mother is Sylvia Tobacco. My father is Daryl Tukro. And I come from the Kiaksa Oshbaye, and I currently live in Calico, South Dakota. So relatives, friends, elderly, faculty, staff, donors, and most importantly, our graduating class of 2025. Welcome to the 52nd annual commencement celebration of Oglala Lakota College, held here on our homelands of the Oglala Lakota, the lands of our ancestors, our children, and the lands that continue to hold our stories, strength, and spirit. We are honored to come together to celebrate our graduates and the future they carry forward. We come together to celebrate the achievements of 142 graduates, each one with a powerful story of strength, perseverance, and hope. It is with great pride and deep humility that I welcome you to one of the most meaningful days in the life of our college. Today, we are not here just celebrating degrees, we're honoring a legacy. You graduates, our graduates, are the vision of our founders and the answered prayers of our ancestors. You carry within you the hopes, dreams, and sacrifices of those who came before you. To the families, Wopila Tanka Ichichia, you have been the steady force behind the graduates' journey. Your encouragement, strength, and sacrifices made this moment possible. This day also belongs to you. To our donors and partners, thank you for believing in the power of tribal education. Your support has opened doors for our students to rise, to grow, and to make this moment possible, even though through the most difficult times. I also want you to join me in recognizing the Vice President of the Oglala Sioux Tribe, Dr. Elisha Musso. We want to thank her for her strong leadership and her commitment to our youth and the futures. We are also deeply grateful for the presence of our guests, supporters, and community members who stand beside us today. We are also proud to honor those who help carry the vision of OLC forward. Our student speakers who give the voice to our journey in the spirit of this class, our Elders Council whose wisdom and guidance ground us, and our Board of Trustees who continue to support and strengthen the mission of this institution. We are especially honored to welcome keynote speaker Dr. Cheryl Crazybull, President and CEO of the American Indian College Fund. Wave your hand, Cheryl. And more importantly, our relative. Cheryl has been a tireless advocate for tribal colleges and universities across the country. Many of today's graduates receive scholarships because of the work Cheryl leads every single day. Her dedication to education, to students, and to Native communities is felt deeply. And we are grateful to have her here with us, standing with the Oglala Lakota College and standing with all the TCUs, our sister colleges. Last night, during the Wiaka Wachihi honoring, I shared some truth that we are all meant to be here, that all of you have a purpose, whether it's fully known or if it's still revealing itself to you, it belongs to you. And it is up to each of us to live out that purpose in a way that uplifts our people and strengthens our nation. We are resilient. We are strong. We are still here. And we will continue to be here. We are the people who have been here since the beginning, and now it is up to us to carry that strength forward, to keep learning, to keep growing, and to keep building a future that honors both past and our promise. This degree you've earned, this tool, is just one part of your journey. The real challenge is to take that knowledge you've gained and walk with it alongside the teachings of our elders. Bring forward our traditional knowledge. Live our Lakota ways. Practice our customs and speak our language and move forward with the people in mind, our children, our elders, and the generations yet to come. Let our values, wachante ognake, woiteke, woksape, waushile, guide you. Let these values shape your leadership, your choices, and your impact. To the class of 2025, you are the strength, you are our future, you are the reason we keep fighting for education, for sovereignty for our people, and you have made us proud, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. I'm very proud of all of you. You look all beautiful, and if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be here. Wopila tanka ichichia. So with that, I want to introduce our Vice President of Oglala Sioux Tribe, Dr. Elisha Musso.
Dayayahi, brave hearts. My name is Elisha Musso. My Hunka parents are Howard Brown and the late Karen Spoonhunter Brown of Arapahoe, Wyoming. And my grandparents are the late James and Lena Musso of Porcupine, South Dakota. And my parents are the late John and Vera Musso of Porcupine, South Dakota. Both of my parents were proud graduates of Oglala Lakota College. My brother and I also received our degrees from OLC. My mom actually held the title of oldest OLC graduate until she was usurped, and she was a little upset about that. But she was proud to work at this institution that continues to be a part of our community and educate and nurture our people. I'm sure you all have made memories at OLC and will continue to make memories with our college and our community. And today is a good memory that I will cherish, and I'm grateful to bear witness and celebrate with you all. To our OLC students, staff, faculty, families, and graduates, I am thankful and grateful for your service to our community. The Oglala Sioux tribe looks forward to working with the students and graduates to continue to serve our community together as a nation. On behalf of the Oglala Sioux tribe, we love you, we support you, we are grateful for you, and we are so, so proud of you. Brave hearts to the front. Thank you.
Thank you. And also another welcome from the Oglala Lakota College, Rosalie Janice, Board President, OLC Board of Trustees.
Thank you, Chris. Good morning, everybody. I'm Rosalie Janice. That's who I am. I come from the Clifford Janice family. My parents, my mother comes from Kyle. Her name was Isabel Clifford Janice, and my dad was Benjamin Janice out of Anderson, South Dakota. My Lakota name is Mawokiewi. I'm the helping woman. It is an honor to stand here with you today on behalf of Oglala Lakota College as we come together to celebrate the strength, determination, and accomplishments of our graduate students. You are not on a stage today. You are here, grounded, standing together on the land of our ancestors. This is a powerful reminder that our ways are rooted in connection, in humility, and in community. I want to begin by acknowledging those who make this day possible. To the Oglala Lakota College Board of Trustees, Wopi Latanka, your leadership and guidance keep us moving forward while staying true to our values. Your work makes it possible for our students to succeed in a learning environment that honors who they are. To our college president, thank you for your vision, dedication, and strength. Your leadership carries the college and all of us forward. To all our OLC staff, faculty, and volunteers, your dedication behind the scenes, in the classrooms, and across our campuses is deeply appreciated. We thank you for all the planning, energy, and care you've put into making today's graduation and this weekend's Wachipi celebration a beautiful experience for all. To our graduates, today we lift you up. You stayed the course through challenges and triumphs. You made sacrifices, showed courage, and never gave up on your journey. You have made your families proud and now carry the hopes of the generations before you and those still to come. To the families, supporters, mentors, and community members, thank you for being there through the long nights, the early mornings, and the moments when encouragement was needed most. Your love has helped bring each of these graduates to this moment. Let us celebrate together in joy, in unity, and in the spirit of our Lakota way of life. Congratulations to the Oglala Lakota College class of 2025. Whoever thought I'd be living this long? Wopi Latanka, and may you continue forward with strength, purpose, and Lakota heart. Congratulations.
Thank you. Some awesome welcomes there. At this time, we're going to have graduating class speakers. And it's an honor for me to introduce them because I know them. And for the Master of Arts, Lakota Leadership and Management, Laura M. Ketches. And the other is Bachelor of Arts, Lakota Studies, Lakota Arts Emphasis, Emmanuel Blackbear. Make your way up. It's good that we hear from our students.
Ha mitakiapi. Laura catches amachiapi ksto. Lako mitraje ki ogligleawi. She watches over her people woman. Wazia haha hemata ha nawana miniluza ha awati. Ate wayeki Joseph catches echiapi. Na ina wayeki Debbie Hall na Meg Watson ewichakiapi. Ate ataha unchi wayeki Adeline catches echiapi. Ina etaha unchi wayeki Dolores Black Elk echiapi. Na kaka wayeki Jeff McCoy na Donnie Hall ewichakiapi. Chantea washte nape chuzapik shto. Mitakiapi. Wo bila tanka to each of you for being here today. My name is Laura Ketches, and I come from the Oglala Lakota Oyate. I am a direct descendant of Chehaka Sapa, Black Elk, on my mom's side, and Pchetega Yuhamani on my dad's side. Pete Ketches Sr. I stand before you not just as me, but as a reflection of my ancestors, my family, my community, my tribe, this land, and a relative to all. So I am so honored to be here with you today. What a beautiful day. Graduates, I just want to help you in this moment to bring your attention to now and capture this beauty. Use this as a snapshot in your mind for your future, maybe for whenever things get hard. You can look back at this time and use this energy to help you move forward and to keep going. I want to first of all thank Oglala Lakota College for existing, for all the faculty, the teachers who have generously shared your knowledge and teachings. I will forever value your guidance and your lived experience, your expertise. I truly believe as Lakotas, we are our own leaders, and you have been the greatest example of that for me. I want to take a moment to acknowledge those who walked before me, my ancestors, and all our people who are leading the way. Today, I graduate with my master's degree in Lakota leadership, and I say that with lots of pride and deep humility. I know that this degree is more than just a piece of paper. I know that it's a responsibility to my people. And I didn't get here alone. My children had to sacrifice a lot of time. Me overcoming myself and my challenges. They've been with me through all my tests. I love you, Aiden, Vailik, and Josiah. Thank you for helping me grow. To my Tiwahe, who always support me and love me, my dad and my stepmom are my biggest supporters because they trust me and they believe in my example. My community who knows my heart, my sister who holds me with tenderness. She never judges me and she has only ever loved me. My dearest fan, my mashke, who reminds me of who I am whenever I start to forget. We live in different states, but she shows up and she celebrates me. My dream team at Teach for America, who walk beside me in purpose and education. To all my other mentors and people who have inspired me along the way. I use this energy to help me to get here. And like I said, I didn't do it alone. I had a huge support system. And I thank you all for that. Also, in the spirit world, my mom, my brother, my closest cousin, Don Jean, my dearest aunties and uncles and many relatives still walk with me today. And I pray to them and I ask them to be with me. And I encourage you to do the same. Keep that connection and knowing that our relatives and our ancestors are cheering us on. They're proud of us. They're happy for us today. I like to sit in meditation or by myself, quiet and unplug. And I make sure that I remember each of them and I remember their voices and I remember even like their smell and sometimes the things that they would say to me that would help encourage me. So I know that they're here. When I first started this journey, I had an amazing mentor. Her name was Shirley Left Hand. Tankashila gave me 7 years with her, and she taught me so many things in and out of the classroom. I see that her granddaughter is graduating today, and I know that she is so proud. On Sundays, she would come to my salon, and sometimes I would perm her hair, and sometimes we would just sit and drink coffee and visit about life. Shortly before she left, I asked her, Shirley, what should I teach the most, in my life? What should I give back? And she knew my heart. She knew who I am, and she knew what I was asking. And she said, Wotakuye, kinship. She said, make sure our students truly understand what kinship means and the importance of it, and that it is the core of who we are as Lakota people. And really implement the Lakota values in all your lessons. Implement the values in all you do. And so I did, and I do. And I realized that Wotakuye and our values are our roadmap to life. And I experiment on it all the time. I pay attention, and I try these things. Even now today, what is it going to take for me to get up there on that stage and be vulnerable and share a piece of who I am? And practicing Wotakuye in my life and my values has got me to this place, to have courage, to have strength, to have bravery. And I know that every one of you graduates have that too. I know the hard work that it takes to get here, to graduation day. All the sacrifices, the fortitude, the perseverance, all through the tears, the late nights, traveling across the res from one end to the other, sometimes borrowing gas money, catching rides, or having no babysitter, all while grieving our families. And it's hard, but you did it, and we are here. We are answered prayers, still learning, still growing, and still healing. And I am so proud of you. And I'm probably going to say that a couple more times in my speech because I am so proud of you. Lila Imat Ang. I've been blessed and fortunate to have traveled to Hawaii and to New Zealand and connect with their people and their land. And I really paid attention when I was over there. I really cared about their purpose of education and what they are doing to overcome their challenges. How are they healing? You know, because they're like us. They were assimilated, they were colonized. Their struggles are the same as ours. Yeah, same thing, from homelessness to addiction and traumas. So I wanted to know, what are the things that they're doing? Because in language, I found out that, you know, there was only at one time 20 fluent Lakota, or 20 fluent Hawaiian speakers left. And they now are running their education system all the way to college in their language. So, yeah, I was very curious about what they are doing, and found out they are leading with kinship. They are leading with their value system. And it's the same as ours. They, you know, practice courage, strength, bravery, compassion. And they honor their ancestors just like we do. And they have their songs, and they have their language, and they have their ceremonies. So with that, today, my relatives, I am here to remind you that being Lakota is your superpower. Being Nakota and Dakota is your superpower. Be proud to be from the Ocheti Shakoi, and I know that you are. My fellow graduates, we did it. And I hope that you continue on your education journey as far as it takes you. May we continue to walk with courage, humility, and love for our people, for our families, and for the generations yet to come. I am filled with pride and joy, and I'm honored to be graduating with you. Daya Echanupi. Hechetu.
Thank you. And now gives me honor, pleasure to introduce our next student speaker, graduating class speaker, and he's also my son-in-law. And I'm very proud, my wife and I are very proud of him, because he's one son-in-law we didn't have to drag out of bed every day. So at this time, I'd like to introduce our graduating class speaker, BA Lakota Studies, Lakota Arts Emphasis, Emmanuel Black Bear. Also known as Bull.
How me talk helpy? La here ki you ha now chante was stay now bed shoes up below. Before I start, I wanna say that these boys behind me, the drum group, it's my son and sons and nephews, my brother and all of those, and I told them, they asked me to speak, be a student speaker. And they were happy until they said, how long do you get to speak? I said, they didn't give me a time limit. How long, they said. So we just made an agreement that if I start going too far this way, they're going to throw a drumstick. So. But my name is Emmanuel Black Bear. I come from the Black Bear and the Mested family. And my wife is Jessica Eaglehawk. My sons, this is my grandson here. My sons are back here at the drum, Ari and Eli, John Tay, you know, my nephews, all of them back there. They've watched me go through this. And in our culture, in our way of life, they say as a man, you go out and achieve, and the females are proud of you. The way I look today is my female relatives did this for me. The moccasins I wear, my ina Millie made these for me. And so today I wear them proudly because of what I did. As I was walking in here this morning, as you notice, I don't have anything written down either, so it could be a while. But as I was walking in here, I was thinking, you know, what did I do? How did I do this? And I thought about those things as I was walking in, because all week I decided Monday I'm going to sit down and write a speech. It didn't happen. Tuesday, Wednesday, last night I got home, sat down my laptop, started writing stuff out, and decided to watch YouTube instead. So, anyways, on my journey here, you know, when I first started to take classes back in 2020, my wife and I, we signed up Wednesday or Thursday. The deadline was Friday. I started on Monday. And I just took a leap. You know, at the beginning, I didn't really have a goal or anything. I didn't have anything else to do. Might as well take some classes, I thought. But to go back some, there are some things that I thought about talking about today to maybe inspire or teach. But you've all been through that. So I'm just going to talk about my journey. I deal with statistics in my current job. I look it up and research and all of those, and I found out that if I live by those statistics, I'm not supposed to be here. If I live by those statistics, I'm supposed to be a drunk. If I live by those statistics, I'm not supposed to be where I am. But I don't live by statistics. And I chose not to. I chose not to because when I told my wife, when we started snagging, and one day I said, I love you, I had to prove it. And so just like my father-in-law said, I wake up every day to prove it. I wake up every day to try to do something more. So those statistics, I don't live by those. Nobody should. We can achieve. We can do a lot more than what we do. We just decide to want to. And I wanted to. So I think back to history. The reason why we have these feather ceremonies. Long time ago, to earn a feather, you had to do a good deed in battle. So I guess I did a good deed, and I earned a feather in battle today. But when I look at other things, I've had different things to think about, and throughout my years as a singer, I've sat at many conferences and workshops and treaty meetings and all of that to sing, and I got to listen to a lot of people talk. And one of the things that stood out to me throughout all this time since 2020 is I heard a saying, and it said, to be a dangerous Indian is to be an educated one. So I guess today, you gotta be careful. All of you sitting around me, because I'm a dangerous Indian today. But I try to, I want to encourage our people. And I'm 53 years old this year. And a lot of times, and I'm pretty sure some of my, fellow graduates who are close to my age, I kind of felt out of place at times. Sitting in the classroom with a lot of young people. But and I think some of the times I was older than the instructor. And so I had to remember, why I was there, but I take my family into consideration in everything that I do. And I'm thankful for my wife, for my daughters, for my sons. When I first started taking classes, I knew not too much about a laptop because I didn't use one in my life. And so when I first, on Monday, I'll go back to my first day, was Zoom class. I knew nothing about how to even get to that point. So I'm really thankful for my daughter, Oceana. I know at times she probably said, Dad, all you gotta do, But she helped me every week until I learned. And I'm thankful for my wife for the support and everything that's gone on throughout these past 5 years. When I made that commitment to take classes, after the first semester, then that's when I got goals. I just kind of took a leap of faith or just took a leap and started taking classes. It wasn't until the second semester that I realized, hey, I could do that. And my first semester wasn't as great as I wanted it to be because I got COVID during finals and ended up in the hospital. And I ended up on oxygen for seven weeks. I was stuck to a machine. But I was able to push my way through finals. Didn't do as great as I wanted to, but I did it. And the second semester was really an eye-opener for me. Because at the end of the second semester, they told me I was on the president's list. For the first time in my life, I ever made it to a president's list. And I was really happy. And I made it to the president's list not because I was smart. And I found out second semester that all I had to do was show up for class. All I had to do was do my work. And I was able to do that. So I'm proud to say that during my 5 years of taking classes, I was able to be on the president's list 5 times, including this last semester. So I want to say and give encouragement to anybody. In order to have progress in life, you have to make changes. And those changes can be any way you want it to be. And I guess I can count myself with numerous other graduates here. We're the testament that you can do it. You can change your life in whatever direction you want to go. So I guess in my message today is that through the education, through culture, also in culture, you have to remember that when you take on a title, you have to behave that way. If you're going to stand up and say you're a pipe carrier, then behave that way. If you're going to stand up and claim to be whatever that is, then remember there's a behavior to that. And even now today as I stand here and I can say I have a degree, there's a responsibility to that, and there's a behavior to that too. So I want to encourage you, anybody out there, everybody, this isn't impossible. You just have to remember, I'm possible. So with that, I want to give gratitude, give thanks. First of all, I want to say thank you to Oglala Lakota College for having this, for us to be able to do these be educated, to be dangerous. We're now dangerous natives. So I want to give thanks to my Hunkashi. She leads the college for all the hard work that they do to make this possible for us. And for me, I want to say thank you to all the instructors that helped me to get to this place, for the understanding, working full time, and all of those things. A lot of us do that, and our instructors having an understanding with that. But they didn't make it easy, but they had an understanding. And because of that, I learned how to use a laptop. But I want to say thank you to all of them, each and every one of my instructors. Thank you for helping me get here. To my wife, to my children, for me being up here right now, I want to share this story. Racing home to get on Zoom, leaving work, I run in my home. My 8-year-old son is waiting to give me a quick hug as I get to the run to class. And he gave up a lot of time. We didn't, we only had half an hour every night because he had to go to bed for school. So he understood. And one day, he came into the room and said, "Dad, I want to see your college." So I was like, "I don't have a campus, but okay, come here." I took him in, we sat down at the laptop, and I opened up OLC's website, and I took him through there and showed him my classes and all of that. And he said, "Dad, can I do that?" I said, "You sure can, son." He said, when I grow up, Dad, I'm going to go to college like you. And it makes it worth it to inspire even. He's 9 years old now. And he's getting ready for college already. And it makes me proud that I can do that for him. And he's got options. And all of this hardship, all of the time and all of that I went through, he's seeing me finish now. He's back here somewhere. He's probably running around looking on my phone right now, but he sees me up here. And I inspired him, and that's what gives me hope. And I hope that some of my relatives out there that are older, maybe we inspire you to make a change or decide to do this. It's possible. So I want to give thanks to my son for understanding that this is going to be good for our family, that I'm doing these things. And to my Ina Millie, she guides me more than she knows. To my brothers and all my relatives, all my support, all the little words mean things. One of my former students, when I was at the brink of saying, okay, I don't need an education, she texted me and she said, "Are you graduating this year?" I said, "Wow, if I hang in there." So she said, "I'm graduating here at Mitchellville Tech, so if you come to mine, I'll come to yours." And it fired me back up. So I hung in there and graduated 2 years ago with my AA degree. I went to her, she came to mine. So all the little inspiring words throughout these past 5 years have really been helpful. To all my friends and family out there that encouraged me a little bit, I say thank you. When we do this, we're not alone. We have a lot of support, and I'm thankful for that. To my sons back here, I'm really proud of them. This is the first time walking into an arena and I'm not sitting at the drum. But they give me hope for the future because they did it without me too. and they sang for me. So it's really an honor. I feel really good today. I'm wearing the clothing from my female relatives, and my boys are singing for me today because of something I did. I feel proud, and I feel good, and I feel like crying, but I'm not gonna cry. So don't worry, I'm not gonna cry, not yet. But I want to say thank you to all of you, to everybody, for anyone that asked me to talk up here, whoever that was. Thank you. I didn't see a drumstick come by yet, so I'm still kind of thinking. Hey. But with that, I want to say congratulations. Whatever you do in the future, whether you go back to school, you go to work, whatever it is, you did it, we did it, we persevered, we're resilient, all the hardships, it's worth it. I hope you feel as good as I do. Hetchetirlo, thank you.
And all that talking I did to him, I think rubbed off. But we're proud of him. If he cries, I'll cry too. I want to thank the two graduating speakers, really inspiring. I might go back to college too. My wife said that, so I said, if I do, you have to start me from coloring. I forgot everything. And now for our keynote speaker, we have Dr. Cheryl Crazy Bull, President and CEO of the American Indian College Fund. So welcome. Let's give her a warm Oglala welcome.
I said, you really can't give an Oglala guy the mic. Their storytelling narrative just clicks right in. That was really beautiful to hear the students, and I'm really happy to be able to share a few words with you, because I think my words just are really in tune with theirs. I wanted to, so my Lakota name is Wachiampewi. I'm Shichango Lakota. I thought, I told some of my friends I was going to go over to Oaknesh, and I try to bring good weather, so you should thank me. Could be 95. Instead, we have really cool, beautiful weather, and I'm really thankful to be here with all of you. And I really appreciate being invited to share this very important day. I've been sharing with people that in August of this year, I will have worked in the tribal college movement since 1981. So I was 12. No, yeah. I got to work with the founders of Oglala Lakota College, the founders of Sinte Gleska College at the time, Sinte Gleska University, and all of the tribal college movement. And one of the great joys of that is every graduation where we get to really look out at our graduates and give them our love and our appreciation. So I really thank you for sharing this day with me, and I congratulate you, because I know that the work that you had to do to get to this place is hard work. And I know that while the Creator answers our prayers and gives us all the support that we need on our path, hard work is part of what gets us there. I want to just say a couple words about the privilege that I have of working at the American Indian College Fund. There are two organizations that serve the tribal colleges in the United States, the tribal colleges and universities. The American Indian Higher Education Consortium, of which Oglala Lakota College was a founding member, and the American Indian College Fund, which was created really so that we could bring more resources to the tribal colleges. And I'm really proud that this year, the College Fund has given out over $20 million in scholarships to Native students. Really proud of that. And you know how come we can do that? Because of you. Because your stories are powerful, and we've learned how to tell those stories. We've learned how to listen to your voice and to be able to share those stories so that people give us the resources that we need so that we can have access to education. I've been invited to talk a lot lately because there's just so much going on in the world. We already know as Native people, we already know as Indian people how hard life can be. We have already had the experience of that. But in this country, you know, that kind of is a cycle. It kind of ebbs and flows when people, sometimes they have a hard time, sometimes they don't. Well, right now in this country, there is great civil unrest. And there are really hard things happening in the Congress and with the current administration. So I always try to think, like, what are the words that I can share? Because we're scared of the consequences of these actions. We're worried about all the things that our people need in order to live good lives. We're worried about people having enough food, having housing, having access to health care, all of those kinds of things that are really the federal government's trust and treaty responsibility to us. Those things are at risk. So I've been talking to people about, like, well, what is happening? So I wanted to think back to when was the last time in the United States that we had such civil unrest. So we have always known what happens when there are militarized experiences. We already know what can happen with things. Our people gave their lives at places like Wounded Knee, sacrificed at Standing Rock, and were subjected really to some of the same experiences that we're seeing across the country now. You know what happened in the 60s and 70s when we had great civil unrest in the United States? We had an American Indian Renaissance. We had a movement where all of our people who had been in the shadows stepped into the light. They brought our ceremonies, our ways of living back out into the light for everybody to be part of. Our people looked to restoring our languages, taking over our education systems. As the late Floyd Westerman said, we told the BIA, we're not your Indian anymore. We took over on all of those kinds of things that were part of our lives before we had this contact that took so much of that away from us. So when I think about what's happening right now, I think we have that same renaissance at hand. We have, because of you, because of our graduates, because of your families, all of your children, because of your grandparents, we have that same renaissance in our hands. We can continue to restore our languages. We can fight for our land. We can continue to take over on these systems that are out there. That was the reason that tribal colleges were founded. They were founded not only so you could have a good life, take care of your family, have the resources that you need to do that, but so you could give back to your people. If you look back on the founding of the tribal colleges, that was all that they wanted, was for you to have a good life and for you to give back. And we have that. We have that ability to do that. We come out of the shadows all the time into the light. And we need to be ready for that. So I like to, so I've been offering people, being a Lakota woman, I have to have either 4 things or 7 things. And I always honor my late mentor, Lionel Bordeaux, by doing 4 or 7. So I'm going to give you 4 pieces of advice. And you heard these from our speakers, so it really makes me happy. I'm happy in my heart that your speakers and myself President Frank, all of us, we're all aligned with this. And that means that we can help you bring your own knowledge and your own love for your people to bear. Wo Lakota, you know, it is hard to be a Lakota person. The sacrifices that you have to make are many, but the joy that comes from that is powerful. As Laura shared, you know, it's your superpower to be a Lakota, Dakota, Nakota, to be any Native person. You have your superpower right there. I always tell people, well, Lakota is, for me, two things, courage and generosity. It takes great courage to be a Shechanga woman, get up and talk in front of all the Oglalas. Like, some of my encouragement comes from, I have a fan club here. So, you know, I was saying to Don, I said people are introducing themselves by their relatives. I'm related to some Oglalas. My family, I'm related to the Hermans and the Whitings and the Vasus, directly, closely related to them. But I also have my fan club, my husband Red Prue and my brother Harold Compton standing in the back making rabbit ears with each other and jostling each other like they're both 10. So I feel Wo Lakota is courage, and you get that courage from your loved ones. You know, you're fighting for their lives, really, in the work that you do. So I think of that, and I think generosity, and I think back to my late relative, Albert Whitehat, who always said, generosity, yeah, it's giving somebody some of your resources, but more than anything, it's giving them their time and your love. Giving them your time and your love, teaching and being with them when they need you. So when I think Wo Lakota, I think generosity and courage. Nake nula wa'um, you know, be ready. When I was younger, I did not have the resources that I have now, and I had children. I was a single mother working full time, and I had to prepare for all of the ceremonial and celebration things and memorials that came up, and I always think back on being ready, getting ready way ahead of time. And that's what school is too. You know, you have to get ready, and I really agree with our speaker who shared, you know, that get up, go to class, do your work, you can get on the president's list. We're happy to have you do that. So nake nula wa'o, to be ready. That's really important. And then the kinship, I really, you know, as Laura shared also, it is about kinship. And I always think of the elders who shared with us, and now that I'm one of them, I share with you that our relatives, being a good relative is what it's about. But I also think, what does Midakuye Oyase mean? What does that really mean? It means we're one. We are related to each other, even those people who might be our enemies. We are one with the land. We are one with the sky, with all the animals and the plants. That is so powerful. That is so powerful that when people came here from other countries, they couldn't understand it and they tried to take it away from us. Because it's just so powerful. It can give you all the strength that you need for the work that you have to do. And then my last piece of advice, because I got, Wo Lakota, Nake, Nula, Wa'o, and Midakuye Oyase. My last piece of advice is a lot more practical. Be good users of social media and the news. Right now, I thought, I should bring my phone up here to time my speech. Because, you know, it's about the graduates, not about me. And I was going to bring it up there, and then I thought I might get distracted by seeing if you were posting about me on Facebook. And what I have seen is the power of disinformation. Disinformation put us in the place that we're in right now, where we're fighting for our financial resources, we're fighting for our trust and treaty obligations to be upheld. So information is really important, and it's modern times now. Modern times. So grandma and grandpa might not be on social media, but your grandkids are. And it's real important for you to know what that is and what's going on with that. I like to use it because I get pictures of prom, pictures of graduation, pictures of my grandkids, but I also recognize that it can be a toxic place and that there can be misinformation. So please, my fourth piece of advice, be good users of social media and of the news. Be a good steward of the news. We really need that. So who we are, has very deep roots in love. When I think about my childhood, I think about all my, my unchis and my kakas who were really always so happy to see us. Always so tender, touch our face. Want my grandma want me to sit on her lap. Fold up $1 into a little tiny piece and slip it into my hand. Our grandmas and grandpas, they really love us. And I think about that today as a grandma and a great grandma. I really love our people. I love all of you. I want you to have the very best for yourself. We want you to be able to take good care of your families and to give back to our people. And we encourage that, and we really honor you and your families today, both for your sacrifice and for the joy of what we'll experience. Wopila, thank you.
So now we are moving into the presentation of graduates. We'll have Vice President of Instruction, Carla Witt, come in and do the presentation of awards. And what we'll do is we will have the graduates, they'll come up here if you want to start lining up. Then we'll have them come up here and then walk across the stage. And then we'll exit down here. And so the Board of Trustees could stay here. The board members who are in the back can sit in the front to be prepared to receive the graduates. And if we have any donors, you're welcome to come up to the stage right now.
Hihani Washte, Carla Whitley Machiapi. I always get nervous when I have to talk, but I was sitting up here on stage earlier and getting ready, and I was really looking at the names, and my phone kept vibrating, so I'm like, what is that? So I looked, and it was my brother. I'm like, can't talk. And anybody knows my brother, he's very humorous, and I put it down and it's vibrating again, so I looked at him like, I can't talk, I'm on stage. He goes, I know, I'm just messing with you. So my brother couldn't be here today, but his son is graduating, so shout out to my brother. Welcome everybody. As Vice President for Instruction, it is a great honor to welcome our esteemed candidates, their families and friends, to the commencement ceremony of 2025. Congratulations to each and every one of you. To the members of our Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, staff, students, and beautiful communities of the Pine Ridge Reservation and the Cheyenne River Reservation. It is with great honor that I introduce the graduating class of 2025. These exceptional individuals before you have met all their requirements for their master's degrees, baccalaureate degrees, and associate degrees, and certificates. I proudly present to you our graduating class of 2025. Masters of Arts in Lakota Leadership and Management with the Education Administrative emphasis, Rebecca Afraid of Hawk. Moyata Tonka Kichi. Joseph J. Brings Plenty, Master of Arts in Lakota Leadership and Management. Woyata Iota Wonka Kichi. Laura M. Ketches, Master of Arts in Lakota Leadership and Management. Moyata Iota Wakankichi. Helena C. Danielson, Master of Arts in Lakota Leadership and Management, Moyata Iota Wankakichi. Angela Marie Little Elk, Master of Arts in Lakota Leadership and Management, Moyata Iota Wakakichi. Larissa R. Little Moon, Master of Arts in Lakota Leadership and Management, Moyata Iota Wakakichi. Nicole R. Little White Man, Master of Arts in Lakota Leadership and Management, Moyata Iota Wakakichi. Master of Arts in Lakota Leadership and Management with the Education Administrative Emphasis, Leslie E. Log, Moyata Iota Wakakichi. Master of Arts in Lakota Leadership and Management with the Education Administrative and Emphasis, Jeff White Bear Claus. Master of Arts in Lakota Leadership and Management, Gwendolyn R. Young Bear. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with the Tribal Management Emphasis, Margot Ann Christensen Hoffman. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with the Tribal Management Emphasis, Dara Eagle Staff Brewer. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with the Tribal Management Emphasis, Chelsea R. Felicia. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with the Tribal Management Emphasis, Moyata Tankakichi, Bethany Little. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with the Tribal Management Emphasis, Kathleen R. Moran. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with the Accounting Emphasis, Travis A. Richard. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with the Entrepreneurship Emphasis, also a language, Lakota Language Certificate, Denisha M. Zephyr. Moyata Kichi. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, G. M. Carroll III. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Moyata Iota Wakakichi Jerry Craddock. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Moyata Iota Wakakichi Geraldine R. Farley. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Moyata Dankakichi Melissa Mesteth. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Marissa G. Moran. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Moyata Iota Wakakichi Richard D. Patton Jr. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Elizabeth S. Richards. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Moyata Iota Wakakichi Michael Yellowboy. Bachelor of Science in Secondary Education, Moyata Dankakichi Ronald L. Campbell. Bachelor of Science in Natural Science with emphasis in Conservation Biology, Moyata Iota Wakakichi Ihakawa Cummings. Bachelor of Science in Natural Science with Conservation emphasis, Moyata Kichi Shakela M. Fabian. Bachelor of Science in Natural Science with the Earth Science emphasis, Jacob D. Ferguson. Bachelor of Science in Natural Science with the Conservation Biology emphasis and an Associate of Arts in Pre-Engineering, Trey O. Phelps. Bachelor of Science in Natural Science with emphasis in Conservation Biology, Lachelle Porbear. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies, with emphasis in Indian Law, Woyata Iota Wakakichi, Lachlan Azure. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies with the Indian Law emphasis, Woyata Kichi Rhonda Barrera. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies with a Lakota language emphasis, a Lakota language certificate, Woyata Iota Wakakichi Bonita J. Bissonette. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies with the Lakota Arts emphasis, Emmanuel Blackbear. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies with the Lakota Arts emphasis, Moyata Kichi Richard Gallego. Bachelor of Lakota Studies with the Indian Law emphasis, Moyata Takakichi Stephanie Jo Hawk Janice. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies with the Lakota language emphasis, Moyata Iota Wakakichi Candace F. LeBeau. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies with the Lakota language emphasis, Summer Looks Twice. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies with the Lakota Arts emphasis, Woyata Kichi, Elaine Redshirt. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies, Indian Law emphasis, Moyata Dakakichi, Thomas Rowland. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies, Indian Law emphasis, Woyata Takakichi, Kimberly D. Stewart Clown. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies with the Lakota language emphasis, Moyata Iota Wakakichi, Joshua Tso. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies, Lakota language emphasis, Ashley Tubles. Bachelor of Arts in Lakota Studies, Lakota language emphasis, Associate of Arts in Lakota Studies, a Lakota language certificate, Moyata Iota Wakakichi, Andy L. White. Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood, Moyata Takakichi, Ella Sue Brewer. Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood, Moyata Takakichi, Nikki Johnson. Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood, Stacy Marufo. Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood, Moyata Iota Wakakichi, Isabel Puyer. Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood, Moyata Iota Wakakichi, April F. Richards. Bachelor of Social Work, Moyata Iota Wakakichi, Rochelle Bastian. Bachelor of Social Work, Woyata Takakichi, Kyle L. Herman. Bachelor of Social Work, Woyata Kichi, Mato R. Hinton. Bachelor of Social Work, Woyata Iota Wakakichi, Leanne N. Jewett. Bachelor of Social Work, Woyata Iota Wakakichi, Skyly Camerzel. Bachelor of Social Work, Brittany R. Redshirt. Bachelor of Social Work, Woyata Takakichi, Julie R. Tulance. Bachelor of Social Work, Woyata Iota Wakakichi, Sabra Lee Viet. Associate of Arts in Lakota Studies, Vana C. Blacksmith. Associate of Arts in Lakota Studies, Alyssa R. Bravebird. Associate of Arts in Lakota Studies, McCaden K. Chasenhawk. Associate of Arts in Lakota Studies, John H. Clifford. Associate of Arts in Lakota Studies, Otto Fly. Associate of Arts in Lakota Studies, Maverick J. Greyhorse. Associate of Arts in Lakota Studies, Gabriella M. Hopkins. Associate of Arts in Lakota Studies, Rico S. Oki. Associate of Arts in Lakota Studies, Rodney J. Richard Sr. Associate of Arts in Lakota Studies, Shane S. Rooks, Little Warrior. Associate of Arts in Lakota Studies, Leonard Yellow Elk. Associate of Arts in Tribal Law, Danielle Brings Plenty. Associate of Arts in Tribal Law, Nakcha Charging Crow. Associate of Arts in Tribal Law, Brenna J. Gibson. Associate of Arts in Tribal Law, Brooke Ann Macon. Associate of Arts in Tribal Law with the Lakota Language Certificate, Ashley M. Red Cloud. Associate of Arts in Tribal Law, Stephanie A. Tucrow. Associate of Arts in Nursing, Haley Christine Cowan. Associate of Arts in Nursing, Lavetta Kathy Elk. Associate of Arts in Nursing, Christy Hawk. Associate of Arts in Nursing, Marcus Hollowhorn Sr. Associate of Arts in Nursing, Shailene L. Janice. Associate of Arts in Nursing, Samantha Little White Man. What? Associate of Arts in Nursing, Tijuana Rain Poorbear. Associate of Arts in Nursing, Wallace C. Running Eagle. Associate of Arts in Life Sciences, Eva R. Fielder. Associate of Arts in Life Sciences, Maxuya Yellow Cloud. Associate of Arts in Elementary Education, Kylie Blacksmith Pooyer. Associate of Arts in Elementary Education, Tamika Codier. Associate of Arts in Elementary Education, Taylor R. Lawrence. Associate of Arts in Early Childhood, Marissa R. Bravebird. Associate of Arts in Early Childhood, Rodney W. Clements, Jr. Associate of Arts in Early Childhood, Sage R. Hill. Associate of Arts in Early Childhood, Sean Little Thunder. Associate of Arts in Early Childhood, Alyssa J. Looks Twice. Associate of Arts in Early Childhood, Claudia R. Padilla. Associate of Arts in Early Childhood, Margaret Rodriguez. Associate of Arts in Early Childhood, Alyssa Tobacco. Associate of Arts in General Business, Moretta Afraida Bear. Associate of Arts in General Business, Jessica L. Alcanter. Associate of Arts in General Business, Samantha A. Bissonette. Associate of Arts in General Business, Jamie Ann Clifford Martin. Associate of Arts in General Business, Lily Eagle Elk. Associates of in General Business, Angeline Fire Thunder. Associate of Arts in General Business, Edwin Harris. Associate of Arts in General Business, Belinda L. In the Woods. Associate of Arts in General Business, Tamara L. Killsmall. Associate of Arts in General Business, Crystal R. Lame. Associate of Arts in General Business, Kale C. Lawrence. Associate of Arts in General Business, Isaiah LeClaire. Associate of Arts in General Business, Adonica Little. Associate of Arts in General Business, Zoe A. Long Soldier. Associate of Arts in General Business, Lisa Martin. Associate of Arts in General Business, Lillian Martinez. Associate of Arts in General Business, Lakota Language Certificate, Sarah M. Molash. Associate of Arts in General Business, Maya Wiwila Puyer. Associate of Arts in General Business, Geraldine M. Red Cloud. Associate of Arts in General Business, Caitlin R. Smith. Associate of Arts in General Business, Clarissa A. Still. Associate of Arts in General Business, Jennifer R. Stover. Associate of Arts in General Business, Adriana Tony. Associate of Arts in General Business, Daryl J. Vitalis Sr. Associate of Arts in General Business, Craig J. Yankton Jr. Associate of Arts in Pre-Engineering, Amanda Dowdy. Associate of Arts in Graphic Arts, Dylan T. Nieheiser. Associate of Arts in Applied Science in Automotive Technology, Shaden Pease. Also Shaden Witt. Proud auntie here. Associate of Applied Science in Automotive Technology, Alyssa M. Romero. Associate of Applied Science in Electrical Technology, Shelby R.N. Knife. Associate of Applied Science, Electrical Technology, Dallas J. Webb. Associate of Applied Science in General Construction, Michael Heidman Sr. Associate of Applied Science in General Construction, Emmett C. Thompson. Associate of Applied Science in Information Technology, Jamie Al Brewer. Associate of Science in Information Technology, Heidi E. Cooney. Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology, J. Sean L. Dreamer. Associate of Science and Information Technology, Vincent Martin, Jr. Associate of Arts and Information, Associate of Applied Science and Information Technology, Nikita L. Valdez. Associate of Applied Science and Office Technology, Michelle C. Brown. Associate of Applied Science and Office Technology, Missy D. Rodriguez. Lakota Language Certificate, Althea J. Fox. Lakota Language Certificate, Dolores P. Lafferty. Lakota Language Certificate, Jessica A. Laisbad. Lakota Language Certificate, Maxine Pipe-on-Head. Lakota Language Certificate, Miriam Rowland. Lakota Language Certificate, Dina N. Woloke. So now I proudly present to you the graduating class of 2025. Give me that, baby. Okay. Last night during our feather tying, we had some awards, so I wanted to just read them off today, and then I have a award that I would like to read today that wasn't announced last night. The Lloyd Eagle Bull Junior Memorial Award goes out to Larissa Littlemoon. The Gerald One Feather Award is the highest GPA for bachelor's degree for a female and a male. So the female recipient is Isabel Poyer. The male recipient, Jerry Craddock. The Black Elk Award is the second highest GPA for a bachelor's, Lachlan Azure. The Hattie Twist Award is highest GPA for a female any tribe or associate degree from any female, Sarah M. Molash. The recipient of the Calvin Jumping Memorial Award is the highest GPA of an associate degree, goes out to Dylan T. Nyhauser. The Jeannie Smith Award goes out to Emmanuel Black Bear. This is a 3.0 or higher. And then Robert Gay Memorial Award with the highest GPA for a male with a bachelor's degree in Lakota Studies, Andy L. White. Also highest GPA with a female with a bachelor's degree in Lakota Studies, Candace LeBeau. Highest GPA for a male with an associate's degree in Lakota Studies, Rodney J. Richards Sr. Highest GPA for a female with an associate's degree in Lakota Studies, Gabriella M. Hawkins. Catherine Fritz Salway Nursing Award. This goes out to Shalene Al Janice. This next two awards are from a person, John Kruger, who has donated nursing excellent awards in memory of his wife. These awards go out to students who plan to serve our community locally. This year there's a male recipient, Wallace Running Eagle. Our female awardee is Lavetta Elk. They could come up here, right, Anthony? Wallace, come on up. Okay, I'll turn it over to President Frank to finish. Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations to all the graduates of the class of 2025. I want to just do a special recognition, and I want to recognize Dennis Brewer, who's been with the Board of Trustees for about 37 years. Right, Dennis? And I just wanted to make an announcement that he was recently inducted to the South Dakota Hall of Fame for his fast pitch. So I want to thank Dennis, and then do you want to say something? No? I just want to offer him a recognition. And then I also want to recognize Cheryl Crazy Bull for coming to our graduation and helping us. Her words are inspiring, and we want to thank her for all of her work that she has done on behalf of tribal colleges. And I also want to give a star quilt to our graduate speaker. Let's give her a round of applause to Miss Laura Ketches, who graduated with her master's degree today. And also for Emmanuel Black Bear. You know, Emmanuel, he's not only a graduate, but he's an inspiration, an important part of the college. He works with the Creekside Singers, and whenever we ask him to come in and sing for us, he doesn't hesitate. So I want to thank Emmanuel and the Creekside Singers for always being here for us. Without our graduates and our speakers today, we wouldn't have a graduation. And then I want to recognize Dr. Elisha Musa, our Vice President of the Oglala Sioux Tribe. Thank you, Elisha. And then recognize Dennis with the star quilt for the service that he's given to us with the college, and also for his inspiration. So it's to him. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Chris Eaglehawk, and he could take us through the end of the ceremony.
Okay, first of all, we'd like to have the Board of Trustees down on the bottom. And I'd like to call up Tahashi, Richard Two Dogs. Everybody knows him as Rick. Also, you know, being the newest member of the Council of Elders, I just want to say something to all of you graduates, is that there's one lie that they told us when we were in school. They said, you have to live in two worlds. Don't believe that. You can still be Lakota or whatever you are and still do the things out there. The Chinese do it, the Japanese do it, Germans do it. Why should we live in two worlds? Be out there, Lakota, and do your thing. That's all I have to say. Thank you. Yeah, powwow didn't start. We have lost keys up here. It belongs to a Ford. Well, I think it's one of those foreign cars. And also a Chevy Taurus. You need to move your car, license plate ECZR2. You're blocking the way of the food coming in. If you don't move it, Robert's going to break your windshield. As soon as soon as everybody gets down there, we'll have Tahashi do the closing prayer. And then we'll have an honoring song by the Creekside Singers and a closing procession with the graduates. So if you'll all join us with a closing prayer, and we still have an honoring song and then a closing procession with the graduates.
O ea mi take pi wakaha e on kigna kaktacha. A ke wopila e chichap dona heche wonspe ya koana ya kigletapi. O ea chaking tilo. O ea tma kashla wakaha e on kigna kana. Dokit kia unglak di unkha chanku gitraki amalake kizania kihonyuktena. O heche mi take a washeste wonspe e kihonipi. Trokata ke hena iha. Hoće ojate tipil wa okeok ta heće hoivala. O heće katinska vota ke ujo pihena eta ish ei wastuk de lotro kasla. O heće htile petuki unshunki lapo. Tokata ke o aye waste onji ujecha paki. Tokata ojate ki wiushkia o ujo pina wakanja ki ohun kishni dan o ujo pik ta heće hoichiche tukasla. Unshunki lapo wayo ki le Wamglake Uchakuna Donna Le Washington Oitajana is only chalaking the Hetcher Hoiva or Mitakas.
Oh, thank Tashi Kiloya Apollo. And now we go to the Creekside Singers for the honoring song for all of our graduates. Before you all leave, we still have to take out our flags and our staff. Well, don't leave yet. me talk to you, Peter. Hey, honey, happy. Esto que estoy a tu soporta. Vos, Becky, y toda, na Henry Tony, after. Our staff series, our veterans, they lead the line. So congratulations as you start on another journey. Only in Lakota country, a ceremony like this. Want to hear some war hoops too. Akish Apo. Thank you, Creekside. All right, all the families, you come out and take pictures. All the good memories. Also, we have a monetary donation to the Creekside Singer in honor of Chelsea. Chelsea Felicia from the Long Felicia and Horse family. So send your head singer up here, Creekside. We have a monetary donation here, honoring one of the students, one of the graduates. Again, I want to thank the staff carriers and Zuya Akishita veterans. Okay, Pilomi Apollo. All right, before we have our meal, don't forget the powwow starts tonight. I think on the poster it said 6:30 grand entry. Registration will open around 4, I believe.
I have to find out.
So as we get ready for our meal here, they've asked me to offer a prayer for the meal. No at kashila kantraka ya petu wa stay yakopi. Oinka we koskalaka wa steste. Wa pi ohit yapinaha. Olet hokata ke o chanku kichaga piktiunka kashila kantraka na awain chankie. Da yapikte hexina we chozane. Wichakoye. Na wichoni hanska kowichakoye. Oyin kai chuha. Oye tekele na ahigele picha tunkashla wachem ke apikte na lena lawaste na lawakhanki. Hecheliuha lena prezuta ka khe unzani pina wanglake. Woksape na woblihich uyak upikte herti leampetu ki unshia huyo alo. O hechetu alo mitaku yase. Okay, come and get your mic. Alicia Musso, can you come up to the stage area? Alicia Musso.